Back in the early days of motoring, all the manual gearboxes were non-synchromesh, and it is a bit of an art driving a vehicle with a crash box, as they were commonly known. I was lucky enough when I was very young. I lived on a farm. We had an old truck, old farm truck, which had a crash box, non-synchro gearbox. And my father taught me how to drive it and do the gear changes correctly so you wouldn't graunch and crash and bang your way through the gearbox. And it's really quite a simple process, and also probably a little bit of an art form today. Now, I had to recall on those old schools because my Lotus has lost synchro in third gear, and I've been driving it nearly 2 years now on the double clutch method, so that I wouldn't crunch the gears and destroy the third gear. But it's funny because every gear I do now in the Elan, I do double clutch. It's just a habit I got into. I don't have to do it on first, second, or from third to fourth. It's really weird. It's only going from fourth back to third. But I do intend to take the gearbox out at some stage. So, but basically what the system is just imagine you're in top gear. We're in top gear now. So double clutch is just simply you clutch the neutral, let your clutch out again, you blip your throttle, clutch, and move it into the next gear. And that's the simple process. It's hard to teach someone how to do it correctly, but that's just the simple mode. And all the old gearboxes years ago, you had to double clutch going from, say, third to fourth, because you put your clutch in, pull your gear stick, let your clutch out, push it in and pull it in. And that was your double clutch going up the gearbox. You don't have to do it in most gearboxes now these days, but that was the old art form. Any old A model, old Dodge, all those sort of old cars were like that. So the best thing to do is to actually do a demonstration out on the road, and hopefully most people will get and pick up the art form. So if someone says, can you do double clutch or double D clutch, the old way of saying it, you'll be able to say, yes, I can do it. But I wouldn't let anybody drive this car unless they knew how to double D clutch, because they'd graunch the gear going back into third. I certainly don't want that happening. All right, well, that's enough of the stationary demo. We'll do a drive. So here we go, back to third. And that's the gear, it's got no synchro. So back to second. And then back to first.